We're back, new week, new vlog. I don't know what I'm going to call this phase of training, but it's going to be completely different to everything else I did before. So I did 22 weeks of just getting my joints moving, making sure my knees are not aching. My left knee was slightly, can't even say dislocated, but overstretched 2019, and I had an injury 2014 that damaged a nerve in my hip. At least that's what I think it was. So for nearly 8 years, I wasn't able to squat or deadlift anything about 120 kilos. And one consultation with Andy, new plan, and few months in, and I didn't even have to see a single physio treatment. And everything was fixed, which is flipping amazing. So we're going to carry on with doing that kind of stuff forward. But next year, it's very interesting that I will have seminars of some sort every few weeks. So I did one for 4 days 2 weeks ago. I got another one next weekend, so 3 days. Is going to be interesting. And this is why I'm going to go back to bodybuilding, which is you can literally throw it in anywhere. Sports performance, you need to be meticulous with your periodization. You bring in your intensity up, volume down, things like that. You can't kind of have blocks of training interrupted every few weeks for week, 2 weeks, and that just messes everything up. So you can't improve your performance like this. This was another main reason why I kind of started to do bodybuilding when I moved to UK, because I just couldn't find anyone strong enough to train with to begin with. And another thing was I could not figure out where to train because I just didn't know anyone. So this time around we are... I have reached out to Taylor, who was once mentored by Andy as well, and told him, look, if you can, take this year of me doing all these things on you and figure out how to make sure that I don't burn out physically and mentally, because my main focus is on performing well throughout those seminars and just learning as much as I can. How I'm going to look up at the end of the year, I really don't give a flying fuck. I know I can get in shape in 6 weeks if I need to, because I just know what it takes. And it will be interesting for myself as well, how he thinks I should be like addressing my volume of training, addressing how I train, and all the things taken in account. It will be something that I can use in future for anyone else who is going to go through same exact stuff that I do now. Because I am in that kind of environment now where people are obsessed with self-development and they still want to feel, look, and perform well. So it's going to be cool. But so first week was a write-off. I think I dislocated shoulder in that seminar. And I definitely was suffering from some kind of micronutrient deficiencies because I was starting to cramp up. Bear in mind, I was drinking 8, sometimes 10 liters of water a day, and it was really, really kind of noticeable by the end of it because I was going to toilet all the time, but at the same time, I was cramping up. So going forward, I know that I need to add some extra magnesium, some zinc, selenium, sodium whilst I'm there, and all those kind of things. So potassium-rich foods with me, and so on and so forth. This time around, I was just eating garbage, fucking shit, like sandwiches and bags of snacks, and so what normal people eat, but it's not fucking normal. Like, if you need to call processed food normal, that's something that you can't make at home as normal. It's just backward thinking. But yeah, it ruined my joints, 100%. Ruined my sleep, the way I started to eat, and definitely ruined my performance because I'm just feeling lethargic and sluggish, even like nearly a week after the seminar was finished, just because of how poor I was feeding myself. So it'll be cool because that's definitely something that I can take forward into my next seminar, which is next Friday, and training will be as and when kind of needed. But this kind of interval between these two seminars was more or less full body workout, kind of front body workout on one day and kind of rear body workout on another day, twice a week, very, very light. I was doing, I think, probably barely 20% of what I can lift, really, in all those lifts. But also volume was very low. So sessions were taking me like 40 minutes. And that was kind of actually good, because after that weekend I could not do much anyway. Even though getting into that weekend, I felt the fittest, strongest, and healthiest I had been. After those 4 days, I felt horrendous. So sports massage is booked, chiropractor booked. Also, I'm not taking any supplements at the moment just yet. So I donated blood last Friday. So everything has been set up to have a really good run throughout the year. So first kind of mock approach to how I'm gonna deal with my year is out of the way. Now we know what to expect, we know how to prepare, and every single event that's coming afterwards will be 10 times better, 100%. And I'm also gonna start traveling, I believe, May, definitely in June. So all that mixed up with whatever the hell is happening. I'm not even going to talk much longer today. But from next week, there will be more, probably in depth. I'm going to start checking again how I look again, how I feel, what I eat, how I started any supplements and whatnot, and move from there. But this was just literally checking in that I haven't done a video for 2 weeks now. So I'm still here. Still drop questions if you have any, and I'll see you next week.